During an interview with our station, President Karol Nawrocki spoke about his conversation with the President of the United States at the Davos summit.
Gwarancje bezpieczeństwa zostały.
These security guarantees have been confirmed, meaning that there are no plans to withdraw American troops from Poland. President Donald Trump confirmed. President Karol, what we discussed is permanent, and the United States is Poland's ally. This means that the approximately 10,000 American soldiers stationed in Poland will remain, and their numbers will not be reduced.
To jest polityka w interesie Polaków.
This is a policy in the interests of Poles. It is an effective, concrete policy, which means that we can be safe thanks to it. Other Polish politicians from the opposing camp who hold various important positions should learn from Karol Nawrocki. The issue of confirming American security guarantees for Poland is all the more important given that, following the publication of the new American security strategy, the American military presence in Europe is to be reduced.
President Karol Nawrocki ma o wiele lepsze.
President Karol Nawrocki has much better contacts in the United States. Donald Trump certainly trusts him more, knows him better, and likes him more than our diplomat. And let's hope that this cooperation will result in increased security for Poland. Interestingly, not everyone seems to be so enthusiastic about strengthening Polish-American cooperation. Unsurprisingly, this is the case on the part of the current government.
Zapewnienie o udziale wojsk amerykańskich tutaj u nas.
Ensuring the participation of American troops here in Poland is absolutely crucial. America remains our strategic partner, but partnership does not mean that this strategic partner will give us orders. Work is continuing at the Pentagon, and this review of the presence of American troops around the world and their new deployment is currently being developed. And let's hope that these declarations will turn into fact, where the presence of American troops, not only in Poland, but on NATO's eastern flank in general, will remain unchanged. There is no doubt that the President is demonstrating a very high level of diplomacy. Poland is among the most important countries in terms of contacts with the Trump administration. I will repeat once again that this entire policy pursued by Donald Tusk's government is detrimental to Polish interests.
Trudno sobie wyobrazić, jak marna byłaby pozycja.
It is difficult to imagine how poor Poland's international standing would be if Karol Nawrocki were not president. We can see that he has an excellent relationship with President Trump. He has been invited to the G20, which is a group of the most important countries in the world. He is mentioned as a key figure when we consider the Peace Council. He is also very active when it comes to the Three Seas Initiative. Because another important issue for Poland, the Three Seas Initiative, that is a strategic partnership of European countries from north to south, has also returned. The President also spoke about this during his interview with Michał Rachon. Western Europe, or the European Union in general, is at a major turning point today. If we consider the military aspect, the responsibility for the security of the European Union certainly lies with the countries on NATO's eastern flank, in this vertical line from the Scandinavian countries through Poland to Romania. And this is the direction we should look in if we want to return to certain roots, the foundations of the European Union, but also to an awareness of the conflict and threat from Russia. The Three Seas Initiative, which is viewed favorably by Donald Trump's administration, is another area of activity for President Nawrocki.
Polska ma odgrywać szczególną rolę.
Poland is to play a special role as a keystone of security, not only on our soil, but also as a major ally that integrates other countries of the Eastern NATO bloc, including in particular the Baltic and Scandinavian countries. So here too, these relationships are being built. They are strong, and we are talking about them, about how to defend ourselves together against a potential attack by Russia. We are closely linked by common interests, in particular the need to stop Russian neo-imperialism. Karol Nawrocki is doing this. It would be good if the government wanted to make use of his abilities, skills and enthusiasm for work, support him, prepare materials for him, and provide him with support. Let's hope the government, whose international successes are somehow unheard of, will support the president.
W MSZ powinni czytać to, co dzieje się.
At the Polish Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they should read about what is happening in different countries around the world, prepare responses, diplomatic offensives, and react to it all. Meanwhile, this dynamic, I feel, remains very low. And today, geopolitics require us to be 120 or 150% more engaged than usual. Things are changing by the hour, by the day. And I have the impression that the ministry is working from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and that's it. You don't have to be an expert to know that today, the initiative in Polish foreign policy lies with the presidential palace.